Hello and welcome to Xero Uncut. I'm Xero.
And I'm Bobby. What is up?
Yep,
And I'm
and
Anthony Cole. What's going on, everybody?
Welcome back, Anthony.
And
Glad to
Anthony
be
is
back. Thanks for having me.
and Anthony is our special guest a little bit this week, just for a little bit of time during the stream. So why don't you introduce yourself to everyone at home now, Anthony? Then for all the viewers and stuff. Tell them who you are and stuff.
I'm Anthony Cole, owner and CEO of Brii Combination Wrestling. That's Brii, Brii Combination Wrestling. Yes, how you guys doing out there today?
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Yeah,
Life is great. Now, I do have to mention Anthony about, I don't know how long ago it was we had him on, but he promised he would send me a shirt. The man came through on his promise.
Mhm.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And the shirt is really, really cool. It gets a lot of attention, and a few people are like, what's that? So the shirt is doing its wonders. It
There you
gets
go,
the
man.
attention. It gets the people talking, asking. So yeah, message him. Get yourself a shirt. It's really cool. I should have worn it today. I messed up.
Yeah, did you?
Sorry about that, guys.
You good?
Oh, no, okay, yeah. So what have you got sort of coming up on Brii then? Anything important really that you want to like? Any shows,
Listen,
anything?
can I let the cat out of the bag? Can I
Yeah,
give
go
you
for it.
some,
Yep,
guys some
absolutely. Go
exclusives?
ahead. Yeah, go for it.
So, as of Wednesday, tomorrow, I was going to announce what we're going to do on August 18th, but hey, there's no time like the present, right? So on August 18th, Brii Combination Wrestling is doing its first Grand Rumble. We are getting 20 of the top tier indie wrestlers to adorn that BCW ring. And here's the great thing. One of those guys are going to get a shot at the BCW World Heavyweight title. None other than Darius Carter, the All-Father himself. So this is not going to be an event to be taken lightly, you know? So the top prize is that main event spot. And I think when you see the people that we got lined up, you're gonna really enjoy it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, sounds really cool. Yeah.
Breaking news on the stream, folks. You heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be so hopefully then that should help promote that one as well then. Yes, kind of like, is there anything like what was I going to say? I had a question then, but I've completely forgotten it. Well, you carry on for a minute. My microphone's playing up again. Hold on.
Yes. Support our boy and his wrestling promotion. Good guy, does good business, and I'm trying to stall.
I appreciate that, man.
Follow him on Twitter. We'll get to the plugs in a little bit.
Okay.
But while our leader in charge is fixing his mic, we are going to be doing some Money in the Bank predictions. Now, Anthony, how you feeling about how WWE's been doing recently?
You know what? To me, WWE, it does have its ups and downs, right? Like 1 minute, I'm so involved in it. Like I was at WrestleMania in Philly. Like, what a great time. Yeah, what a great time that was. You know, but then on night 2, I was just like, I knew this was going to happen, right? So, yeah.
Night 2, I'm sitting there. I'm like, Cena comes out. I'm like, all right. I kind of figured. Rock comes out. I'm like, all right, that's a given. But then the gong hit. I'm like, I would not have expected that.
No.
I'm back now, Dogo. So yeah, cool. Well, seeing as we're actually talking about that, I might as well bring that one up now. Then, have you seen the documentary that's been released today?
It comes out. I thought it came out tomorrow.
Well, it comes out tomorrow. But have you seen some of the clips that have already been leaked from it?
No.
Oh, I've got one of the little clips. Basically, there's a bit in it where Cody actually admits that not the WrestleMania documentary. Cody's done another interview today about WrestleMania, and he actually says in it along the lines of, they had me winning the Royal Rumble, but I knew all along that I was not facing Roman at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah, and he And he turned around and said, and obviously Dwayne Johnson came in and derailed me and everything like that, and I wasn't very happy and everything with it. So, yeah, it's like it's a full documentary that he's done where he's just ripping into Dwayne over it.
Oh wow, I gotta see that.
Yeah.
Anthony, in case you didn't know, I kind of slightly dislike Cody Rhodes. I can't stand that man. I haven't been able to stand him since 2020. I'm sure he's a decent human being.
Right.
But in the wrestling business, no.
No.
Yeah.
That was we might as well go back to the interview then in a minute. So we'll skip on Money in the Bank later on. See, this is what our show is. We just completely go off script and come back to it. Obviously, some technical issues and stuff. So one of the main questions then that I need to ask is, do you still have our friend of the channel, Jay Bougie, as part of Brii CW?
Oh, man. You know what? I am actually disappointed that you asked me that question. Because that means you have not seen my last show. You haven't seen Anniversary 7. I'm going to get you guys a link to that tonight because Jay Bougie actually defeated Anthony Gangone and is now the current Brii Combination Wrestling Grand Dragon Champion. He most certainly is.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
So to answer your question, yes, we still have Jay Bougie. Yes.
Yeah.
So currently in this world, we have Cody Rhodes as a world champion, Damian Priest as a world champion, and Jay Bougie as a champion. What did we do to deserve this? What did I do?
And
I'm a Drew McIntyre fan, so it's even worse.
Oh wow! Yeah.
It just keeps getting worse.
Bougie's a friend of the channel, so we
I rock with Bougie. He's a good guy.
Bougie's a good guy.
He is, yeah. So any like outside of obviously the main thing that you're doing in August, then have you kind of got any other things coming up like that you could potentially not obviously leak, but like plug really, or anything like that?
You know, August is going to be the big one. We're bringing in some new faces. You're gonna like a couple of the new competitors we got. Some of the championship matches. Woof. That's what I gotta say about that. So it's gonna be real nice. And then it's gonna be Jay Bougie's second title defense. He defended the title at Smash Masters against Effie. So now this time it'll be his second title defense. And my new tag team champion, Stunning Law, will be in action as well, defending the titles, the newly gained BCW tag team title. So it's gonna be very interesting.
That's cool. Obviously then for anyone who obviously hasn't seen the old interview or or don't obviously know currently at the moment about Brii CW, where can they obviously find you and where can they obviously watch things and stuff like really on it? It's just for people to
you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook under Brii Combination, BRII. Once you type in that, it'll autocomplete and give you, the rest of the stuff. And then I actually have 5 shows starting next Monday that are going to be on YouTube. YouTube channel is Brii Combination, no space. So on Mondays, as a tribute to when I was growing up, I used to stay up late to watch Friday night's main event. So as a tribute to Friday night's main event, I'm going back in the archives and I'm bringing out every single main event that has been a part of BCW for the last 7 years. So Monday is going to be Monday night's main event. Tuesdays is going to be How Did We Get Here? And How Did We Get Here is going to just talk about the most current stories, like how Jay Bougie became the Grand Dragon Champion. When did that feud start? How did it develop? And now,
how did the ball get dropped?
Exactly. Yes. And then Wednesday is going to be BCW Origins. We've been around for 7 years, really 8, because we took 1 year through the pandemic. But I want to talk about, the full 8 years of BCW. And then Thursday is going to be Throwback Thursdays. All the vintage matches that we have. We've had some great matches. I mean, we've had people like Chris Statlander, Leo Rush, Davinae, Tasha Steele. So many people have come through the door, you know, and I want everybody to see that. So that's going to be Throwback Thursday. And then, you know, BCW, we use men and women. So Friday, it's going to be Fabulous Female Fridays. It's going to talk about all the ladies that have been on BCW. We're going to show some of those matches every Friday night. So tune in. We Combination Wrestling on YouTube, BRII Combination, no space. You'll see the dragon and you know it's us.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So everyone, I'll obviously double check with that one. Obviously then, we spoke a little bit beforehand, before obviously the stream and on Twitter and stuff like that, in relation to that Grand Rumble 20 a bit more, and looking for sponsorships. Did you obviously want to mention about that one? Because then I'm sure some of our fans and that out there would
definitely for this show, for the 20 competitors that are going to be in the Grand Rumble. I'm getting no tongue tied. For the 20 competitors that are going to be in the Grand Rumble, there are multiple sponsorship packages available, starting as low as $75 on up. So if you want to sponsor an athlete, DM me. If you want to sponsor a referee, a commentator, whatever the case may be, if you want it, we can get it for you. So please DM me. Let's talk prices. And I'm very reasonable. You know, I feel like everything's negotiable. So, you know, I'm your guy. Let's do it.
So there we go. Yeah, so make sure that everyone there then does DM Anthony to
whoever's fighting Bougie, please beat that man, please. Please.
But
God,
you don't seem to like Bougie that much, do you, Bobby? No, you like him, but you know.
Nah, I do. I'm the kind of guy, if I mess around with you, I like you.
We wind him up a little bit, don't we? So yeah. Have you got anything you want to ask or anything, Bobby, or anything like really?
The main thing I wanted to mention was the cool shirt. Like I said, I dropped the ball not wearing it. I woke up and I didn't even think. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But no, it gets the people talking. Yeah.
Since people are talking about the shirt, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Another exclusive. Anybody that buys a shirt through Body Breakdown Podcast, they get 15% off the shirt.
Oh,
boom! That's how we do that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
We'll sort that one out then. Yeah. So anyone buys it through Bobby's Breakdowns then gets 15% off then, as per Anthony said there. Then we'll have to try and hook you up through that way, won't we, somehow? So So is there sort of any kind of names that you can give us at the moment, or is that still top secret at the moment? Really, this is the thing.
We gotta.
Let me see.
Whilst we're on the whole spoiler exclusive thing,
you know what? I can't even let the cat out of the bag just yet. I can't.
If you gotta hold it close to the chest,
gotta hold it. Just for now.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's cool.
That's a businessman right there. Yeah. You can't be letting your secrets out.
Yeah, I thought I'd ask. See, whilst we're on the whole exclusive thing,
Xero shot his shot, but I got it.
I tried it, but failed that way. Then, so
but I like where you went, though. I like it.
Hey,
I tried.
Wayne Gretzky said it best. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
There you go. That's right.
So no, that's cool.
Gotta try.
So obviously then, Brii Combination Wrestling.
They're killing it in the game. As the kids say, they are cooking right now.
Oh, thank you, man.
I'm 28. I probably shouldn't be talking like that, but it's cool.
I appreciate that. And I feel it. When we walk into that BCW arena now, that crowd is electric, man. I gotta send you guys the link for Anniversary 7 because my God, like all the matches from top to bottom was great. Darius fought the Savage Gentleman and the main event, Victor Benjamin. Oh, amazing. That was the first time I saw him wrestle live, and I was impressed. Vicious Vicky, she was in action. Beautiful. And that obviously Jay Bougie won the title. And then, we had Blind Force Trauma as our tag team, and then they lost to Stunning Law. That bougie name, right?
See, it just started raining in my basement. Yeah, that man has, I swear.
But no, it's you'll have to send us that link through, and we'll do it that way.
We'll pump it out on social.
Awesome. I'll make sure it goes out on the Twitters and everything like that. So so we can we get it out as well. So obviously then get it advertised out as well. Anything else? Because I mean, at the minute I'm all out of questions now. I tried to get the exclusives out. We got a few. We didn't get all of them. But no, we've obviously
we got a few bits of breaking news. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Was there obviously any questions you wanted to ask us or anything, or did you want to obviously hype anything else up or anything whilst you're here? Really?
No, I think we covered everything, man. And as we start releasing some matches, I'm gonna send you guys some sneak peeks so you can put them up as exclusive. Yeah, definitely. The competitors in this one, you're gonna love them.
And I've asked for this question a few times. He hasn't budged yet, but you could try to ask Xero. He won't give me his social security number. I don't know. It's just I try. I mean,
don't give up hope.
Yeah, you might have better luck than me, but he hasn't gotten there yet. So.
What my social security number?
Yeah.
We don't have them here, so you don't need them. But we don't have
them. They're doing in England.
We don't have social security numbers here. So
what in the name of freedom are they doing?
That's why you've never got it, because we don't have them here. So
that's too funny.
That's the reason behind it, So every time you probably ask me for it, I probably haven't told you we don't have them, or I've just completely ignored you.
No wonder why you guys.
No
wonder why you guys play second fiddle to America.
But no, that's that. So that's that. Thank you for coming on today, Anthony. Appreciate it. I know it's been short and sweet for that one.
My pleasure.
Did you want to hang around for any of our predictions, or have you got things to do, or what?
No, I'm gonna leave that to you guys. But thank you for having me on. I appreciate you, and let's do this more often, man. Whenever you guys are ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, we will do. Yeah, we're what we're doing.
We dropped the ball not having you on again.
Yeah, man, that's all right. We back now.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, once if you're happy to, and what I was thinking was obviously then if you've got any big shows coming up, we'll happily have you on to promote them and everything like that, and
for sure.
That'll obviously go out to all the people who watch, and if you want us to, we can do things through that for
awesome.
Both my channel and
Bobby's. For me.
Yes, we'll do it that way. So yes. Well, like I said, thanks for coming on. Don't forget to check out Anthony and Brii CW. Obviously, do you want to plug the socials in that again, just in case people have forgotten by now? Because people
Twitter,
might forget.
Instagram, and Facebook, BRII _ wrestling on all social media.
That's cool. So check them out on that, and we will we'll tease up the matches and hype up anything that you can send us through, and we'll get that link out as well to the last event that you done there.
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna send that to you right now.
That's cool. Yep, and I'll get it out on socials then over the next. Well, probably after we film this, we'll get it out tonight or whatever. Tonight / tomorrow for that one. So yeah, that's cool. Yep. All right then. Well, thank you for that.
All right. Thanks, man, for joining us.
Thank you guys. Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem at all.
Of course.
All right. Have a good one.
We'll see you later, buddy.
Bye.
Good seeing you. Right. All righty.
Righty on then. So
a man who knows how to promote his business. I always appreciate that.
Yeah. So we'll get into. So we'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming. I do just need to do the advert again. I do need to do this on every single show. So let's advertise the energy.
I didn't know where we were going with that for a minute. I was like,
no. So we will be back in a minute or so. Then people. What's up, guys? Xero here, and here's a quick word from our sponsors, Brii Energy. Brii is an energy drink loaded with vitamins. Brii is formulated for anyone who wants to focus without getting a crash or without getting the jitters. Just mix one rounded scoop with 6 to 8 ounces of cold water and shake. It is that easy. Unlike other energy drinks, Brii pride themselves on actually developing a clean energy formula that is free from filters and toxins and also artificial colorants. In addition, Dubby is also sugar-free and calorie-free, which is absolutely amazing if you ask me. One serving of Dubby contains 150 milligrams of caffeine. That's approximately 2 cups of coffee. They also have so many flavors, including cherry limeade, sour gummy bears, mango orange cream, blue raspberry, Granny Smith apple, to name a few, and much, much more, along with some sweet shaker cups and merchandise that you can order. Dubby Energy can also be shipped worldwide, so why don't you order Dubby today? And also make sure to use code ZERONEWS for 10% off your next order. There we go. Yeah, so that was our sponsorship thing there from Dubby Energy. Let me just adjust the screen whilst it says just us two now. There we go. So
there was some dude flashing the camera while that was rolling. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that, but yeah. So I don't
know where he went.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, obviously, from Anthony there. I know it was short and sweet, but we did arrange it. It was only about 15-20 minutes anyway with him.
A little too much Jay Bougie, but it's all right.
Well, we'll have to get him on at some point, won't we?
We do have to get him back out. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, we need to try and get him back on. Yeah,
he had the kid. He had his kid. Has it been over a year? It's got to be over a year.
It's been over a year now, I think. Yeah. So that's yeah. And Jay Bougie, to be fair, he is epic. He's pretty cool and stuff. And now he's champion. We need to get him on again and stuff. So.
Dude knows how to cut a promo.
Yeah.
What am I doing putting him over? I hate you.
Well, what we'll do then in a minute is, obviously, before we get more into this then, so that video then I was saying about, so here it is here. I think this is the correct one. Let me just double check, because I've got 2 different videos here, and I can't remember which one it is. So It should be this video. Obviously, you haven't seen it yet, but this is from a documentary that Cody did today.
Great. Take care of the locker room now. Yeah. And then, of course, to have Dwayne Johnson, to have The Rock, who came into WrestleMania 40 and, like an absolute hurricane, derailed me for a brief moment because it looked like we were going towards Rock Roman. WWE is about to put out the behind-the-scenes documentary, which the internet's going to tear itself apart for 2 days based on this, the facts that are in this documentary. But at one point, I was winning the Royal Rumble, but not wrestling Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, not finishing the story. None of that happening, and The Rock coming in, that was going to be him versus Roman, and it ended up something magical happened is the best way to put it.
Okay, yeah, so that obviously done. So that's come directly from there. And I will say, because I had somebody ask me this last week, the reason for the video quality is I've purposely made it like that, because all the videos I played in the past and things that have happened on Raw and everything like that, I purposely make them that fuzzy because otherwise we get copyrighted. So yeah. So
I didn't expect to see Ryan Clark in that interview. I got to be honest with you, but yeah.
That's
a former football player.
So Cody done that interview today. I can't remember who that was. Pivot. It was. It's called The Pivot. It's something to do with Fanatics as well, which is obviously.
I saw that in the upper left corner. Fanatics.
Yeah. It's the Pivot podcast, which is obviously a part of Fanatics, basically, because they're now like the main merchandise people for WWE. If people don't know that, so that's where that was from. So. Yeah, there's quite a few interesting things in that documentary. I haven't watched the full thing. I've just watched a few clips. But when that documentary does come out, at the time of recording, because we are recording this on Tuesday beforehand, but this should be released tonight anyway. When that documentary does come out on WrestleMania 40, it's going to expose quite a lot of things from people claiming, this was always the plan, where it was always Roman Cody and stuff like that. It wasn't. It quite clearly says it in the documentary, and Triple H says it as well, that it never was. I've already seen people arguing online about it, where they've turned around and said, you've got it's kayfabe and that, and they're working everyone by saying this because it's a worked documentary and stuff. It's like, it's not. It was actually filmed before WrestleMania. Some bits of this was filmed before WrestleMania, so no, it wasn't. It's not kayfabe. It's not worked or anything like that. It's legit footage. From backstage and stuff leading up to WrestleMania, which was the original plan. So, people can shut up saying it works and kayfabe and everything like that. It's definitely not.
I hate Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, well, the Cody Rhodes fans obviously got that one there done. So we might as well get into it then. So let's get into the rest of the show. I don't think there's been any Any other news this week? No, I can think of. Obviously, we covered Dijak and everything last week. Nobody else has left this. Oh, Ricochet's officially gone now. That's it. His contract's officially gone, and he's expected to apparently be at AEW this Wednesday, according to Fightful.
This Wednesday already? Wow.
Yeah, they don't have the no complete courses anymore. They're illegal now.
Well, yeah, no, his contract ran out regardless, but that was cool.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think it was Fightful to man said that they expect him to be at AEW this week. For it. So yeah, he's more than likely going to be there for them. Obviously, then you've got all the fans and that online hyping up all the matches and stuff. Saying, "Oh my god, imagine Ricochet versus bloody Will Ospreay, or imagine Ricochet versus John Moxley and stuff like that." It's like no.
Shane versus Ospreay.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Actually, which we need to bring up is Shane McMahon was spotted at the same airport as Sasha or Mercedes Moné, and they had a conversation apparently about AEW before boarding their separate flight. So, do you think that Shane could be coming into AEW just to try and get back on TV, or?
No, but I would love to see it.
I mean, if he did, then obviously it might be slightly worrying for Tony Khan, because if Shane's in there, that family's got enough money in that, especially through TKO, to potentially buy a share in AEW, and that's So that's the thing.
It would be crazy.
Yeah, if it's co-owned by, say, the McMahons and the Khan family to try and boost things up, because if Shane goes into the company, he's going to want to try and book himself to win everything. So
AEW World Champion.
Well, Shane will come out. Shane will come out of All In as every single champ. Basically, he'll book himself to win all the titles, including all the women's ones.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah. So that's that. So let's get into it then. So Forbidden Door obviously was last weekend. Well, Forbidden Door was a couple of days ago. Actually, it was Sunday.
I stayed awake through it all.
Yeah, Bobby. Well, you were drunk, weren't you? I think.
Yep. But I still.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Was there anything?
The main event was really good. I ain't gonna lie. The main event was really good.
I didn't watch any of it, so that's obviously on you.
Tony Storm and Mina and Mariah May had a 3-way kiss, so that was.
I heard about that.
Who's gonna hate that? That's pretty much. Yeah.
Nothing else worth covering from it? Anything really?
What were the other matches? I can't remember. MJF was like a god because it was in Long Island. That was funny.
Yeah.
Who was the surprise return? I can't remember.
Britt Baker
came back. Britt Baker came back. She confronted Mercedes at the end of that match. We were wondering because we were like, all right, the camera's holding on Mercedes a little too long, and Mercedes' music game playing. So we're like, who is it? We were thinking it was between Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, but Jamie Hayter seems to have like a legit injury.
Yeah, I think. I don't think she's going to be back for quite a while now. Yeah, so that's going to be that still. Yeah, so we might as well go into Money in the Bank then. So I think you already had it loaded up, so you might as well lead this one.
I thought we were doing predictions with him. I misunderstood.
No, it's fine. No, I'll get Heatwave loaded up if you want to go into that. So yes, we're going for it then. So off you go. Then Money in the Bank then.
We'll save the actual Money in the Bank matches to the last.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Who do you got? I'm writing it down too, by the way.
I personally still think Sami's winning because it's in Canada. I do.
I'm going Braun Breaker.
Well, you can also tell as well by who.
Wait, Braun Breaker held the belt up last night, didn't he?
Yeah, so he ain't winning.
Mind. Zayn,
he ain't winning.
Zayn.
Yeah,
I forgot about that because I remember watching it in the moment, half asleep. I'm like,
Yeah, that's the thing. Whoever gets the final upper hand before the matches ain't winning. So
I was all on the Braun Breaker train for this
until he held the title up.
Until he held the title up, and I said, "Oh no."
Yeah, so he ain't. Yeah, so he ain't winning that one. No, not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, right. So that's
we'll go to this one. Damian Priest versus Seth frickin' Rollins, World Heavyweight Championship. If Priest wins, Rollins will not challenge for the title as long as Priest is champion. If Priest loses, Priest has to join. Or, I'm sorry, Priest has to leave Judgment Day. Who do you got?
I've got Rollins.
I've got Rollins as well.
Yeah. I think the way they're going to do it is because don't forget on Raw, Priest made it very clear to Finn not to get involved, and I think Finn's going to be the reason why Priest loses, and then that will then start off their feud.
Priest and Balor at SummerSlam.
Yeah, and Finn will be the reason why Priest will lose that match in the end, and that's how it'll be, and how Seth will win. And then imagine it then at SummerSlam, then you then get Gunther versus Seth. That'll be one hell of a match. Yeah, that's one hell of a match.
That's my thinking. When in the history books, who do they want it? Priest versus Raw, or Priest versus Gunther, or Gunther versus Rollins?
It'd be and they're going to go Gunther versus Rollins because that's a much bigger match than Gunther versus.
And I think Gunther wins.
Do you? What? So you think Seth only holds it for literally one pay-per-view?
He held it for 350 days last time. Yeah.
Actually, because I mean
to put over the new guy, Gunther beating Seth Rollins for the world title at SummerSlam. Yeah.
Because I have heard that it's going to be a like best of 3 series one, so they're going to have the 3 matches. So it'll be again at Bash at Berlin. Maybe Gunther comes out with the second one there, and then maybe Seth wins it back at, say, I don't know, maybe Survivor Series or something. Or in Saudi.
I mean, I don't know if they could do a best of 3 because Seth beating Gunther at Berlin. I don't know about that.
No. Gunther beating Seth again at Berlin, so he goes 2.
Yeah, then the feud would be over.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, okay, valid point. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a best of 3 personally.
No, fair enough. It was just something that I obviously heard and stuff, and there was a few rumors and that going around about it. But yeah, so that's that. What we got next?
6-man tag. Now, before I get into it, Jacob Fatu not allowed in Canada.
Yeah, so it won't be Jacob.
Well, maybe he's not allowed. You never know.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be there, but will he be there? That's a different story. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, most likely. Who do you got?
I've got Randy, Cody, and KO for that one. I do.
I've got Bloodline.
Yeah.
Yep.
The reason why I've got that is I think at the end of it, they're going to have maybe Cody pin Solo, and then Randy RKO's Cody. That's just my prediction.
Here's my thinking on this. Bloodline wins. You can have Orton turn on Cody on SmackDown the following week.
Yeah, could do, yeah.
There's a certain tribal chief that needs to make his return.
Yeah, but do you think he's going to come back this soon after Seeker?
It's been a week, 2 weeks, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If this was already set in stone,
yeah,
I think he's gonna do because think about it this way: comes in, does this thing, he's not needed till Friday.
Yeah,
it's just one day.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Roman didn't get drafted, right?
No, he didn't get drafted, so he can literally show up anyway.
But it would be Friday, regardless.
Yeah, it would be Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the only other way which I can see him showing up is maybe that week he does both shows, because don't forget Jay is officially still on Raw at the moment, so maybe Roman shows up on Raw to get Jay.
Yeah, I think he'll power through. I think, because where else do you? I mean, could you have him return at some? But why would you have him return at SummerSlam if it's Cody versus Orton?
No. What I'm thinking is I don't think he does return at SummerSlam. I think, and this is what we've all got to think of, is a lot of people in that were saying for the whole Jacob Fatu thing is there's no chance in hell that they would ever debut a new Bloodline member on a random episode of SmackDown. Now, everyone.
When he's not allowed in most countries and most
of the pay-per-views on that, But this is the thing is, and a lot of people have been saying this now as well, is we expect Roman at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam, and Triple H is full of surprises, so Triple H won't give us it when we expect it. He'll give us it when we least expect it. So
I think this is a good time. That's just my opinion.
You think so? If not, the only other time which I can personally see Roman returning will be at a SmackDown after Money in the Bank.
You think it's on? I think it's got to be on a pay-per-view.
You reckon so?
Roman Reigns returning?
Yeah, but see, this is the thing is, I just reckon that. Yeah, but don't forget, The Rock returned on a random SmackDown, didn't he? On that, The Rock's returned on a random SmackDown.
It was the New Year's Day episode of
Yeah, but still,
Raw. It was billed as a pay-per-view name, pretty much.
Yeah, but still, I mean, we have had some returns for that.
Well, Rock came back on a random SmackDown because of the strike.
Yeah. Okay, granted.
And just SmackDown happened to be in the area he was in. That was just a freak one-off. And I mean, obviously, he was on the road to WrestleMania, but that's a different story.
Yeah. So but no, like I said, I don't know when he's going to come back, but that's just something there. So I mean, he could be back at Money in the Bank. Never say never. Join that 6-man tag. That would be the perfect opportunity, really, for him to come back.
I think.
We'll see. So.
I don't know.
He might be back afterwards. So
after what happened last Friday,
maybe he needs to. Yeah. Maybe we get some kind of tease this Friday. Maybe Heyman at the end of the show turns around and says, "Cool, Roman Reigns" or something like that. That could be pretty cool. Heyman literally shows up and he just says, "Cool, Roman Reigns."
His wise man got taken out.
Yeah. So I mean, so that could work there, can it? So yeah. I mean, right, what we got next then anyway?
All right. Women's Money in the Bank.
I think we both know where we're going with this one.
What?
I think we both know where we're going with this one in the end. Yeah.
Io Sky versus Chelsea Green versus Lyra Valkyria versus Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi versus Zoe Stark.
Yeah, it's Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time.
It is indeed Tiffy time.
Yeah.
Now, if I had to pick somebody else in this match, it would be Chelsea, but I don't think they're going to do it.
No. I think she's mainly going to be in it for the comedy slots, spots, really.
I think this is Tiffany's time.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
This is how you get her up to the next level, And then maybe she cashes in on Bailey. I have her on my team. That has nothing to do with it. I'm a little biased.
Yeah, so that's that one there, yeah. And then I'll take it down as the last match, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
No, it's the pre-show match. We're skipping that one.
All right, okay. Is there even pre-show matches there?
No. No. Jey Uso versus Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade versus Gable versus Knight versus McIntyre.
You're probably going to want Drew, I reckon, for this one.
So I've been seeing some interesting theories floating around about him.
That Punk?
That Punk costs him the Money in the Bank match outright.
Yeah.
I've seen some where he wins the Money in the Bank, cashes in later that night,
fails,
and then Punk costs him then.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to burn a Money in the Bank briefcase on that.
Yeah, no, I'm still going Jay, and the reason why I say
I'm going Jay as well.
Yeah, there's one main reason behind that as well as WrestleVotes has already leaked it. Basically, WrestleVotes,
and he's on the cover.
yeah. WrestleVotes has already leaked it. It's Jey Uso as well, along with
plus
as well.
Plus, think about it this way: Tiffany's a bad girl, Jay a good guy. Have one of each,
So
and Jay's on Jay is on Raw, Tiffany on SmackDown.
For now.
Not that it ever matters, but
but for now, and obviously, and a Bloodline member chasing Cody Rhodes around with that briefcase would be absolutely common. It would be absolute gold. That would be, wouldn't it? So Jey Uso chasing.
Well, that's SmackDown, but yeah.
Well, if you think about it, if at that point, really, you have Cody and Seth as it, that's two of the bloodline. That's kind of two of the bloodlines, old rivals, especially Roman's rivals. Now, if Jay is part of Roman's faction, which he should still be, which he will be when he comes back, Jay chasing around both Seth and Cody could be absolute gold for that. Teasing cash-ins and stuff out on them. So, that would be absolute gold. That would be. So I'm going to go Jay. Is that all of them I think it is,
Yep.
isn't it? So
Money in the Bank. That is it.
Money in the Bank, yeah. So and then that's on Saturday, and then on the Sunday as well, also from Canada, obviously where Money in the Bank is we have NXT Heatwave. There's 5 matches for this again, so I've got a card up for this, so we might as well go through this one. I'll read this one off, then you might as well do thingy then. So we have the singles championship the NXT Women's Championship, which is a singles match between Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice. Who have you got?
I think I got Roxanne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Lola because I think they're wanting to pull Roxanne up. I do. I think they want to pull Roxanne up. Yeah. Ready in time for SummerSlam or whatever. That's what I'm thinking now because she was originally meant to be coming up in the draft, and like they obviously never did it for some reason. And she's only holding. And when she drops that title, she's coming up. And that, I mean, there's nothing else really for her on NXT personally.
I might change my pick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So yeah, but no, I'm going Lola. That's definite. I'm going Lola.
I'm going Perez for now.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We'll have to see the rest of the card because I'm not looking. So
no, all right, fair enough. Right, and then we have a last chance match for the NXT North American Championship between Obafemi and Wesley. Now, this is if Obafemi wins, Wesley can never challenge for the title as long as Femi is champion. So, who do you have?
Wesley.
One? Yeah, I think it's going to be another Seth and Damien. Well, it's basically another Seth and Damien situation again, isn't it? Really, where you know the one who gets the last chance is going to win it. So yeah, that's
Wesley.
I'm going Wesley as well. Yeah, for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I don't know if they'll ever put the. I feel like they love having the mid card title on him because he's so good with it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a reliable guy. Don't get me wrong, but you know.
Yeah, Wesley is. Yeah, and I mean, Obafemi's like what? How long's he had that title now for?
Like January, I think he won it the first show of the year. So I mean, you know, going on 6 months.
Right, yes, I mean, yes, that makes sense, doesn't it? Really, right. And then the third match, then, which we've got on here, is for the NXT Women's North American Championship, and that's between Kalani Jordan and Sol Ruka.
Kalani,
yeah. I think, I'm going to agree with that one. I do think Kalani still retains because she's only had that like a month. Whatever, isn't it?
When was Battleground?
Last month.
Oh yeah, like June, like a month. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna hot potato the title right away.
No.
I mean, nor should they.
No. So but then the next match then, which we have, is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now this is Nathan Fraser and Axiom versus Chase University, which will be Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Now, who have you got for that one then?
This one's tough because they've been teasing the breakup of Axiom and Fraser. But Chase, you getting the belt. Who do you got?
This is a difficult one for me as well.
It's tough, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can possibly see maybe Axiom and Nathan retaining.
And then they lose it to somebody else.
Yeah, because...
But who else? That's the thing.
I don't know. Unless, obviously, they put it back on Gallus or something like that again. But I don't know.
I personally thought they were going to put it on Brothers of Destruction. Jesus. Good Brothers.
I mean, there's that option there, isn't it, later down the line? But
they already lost. That's like, you know.
What's that other one? Hank and Tank? Could it be
like Hank Ledger and Tank Williams? No. Tank Williams? Hank Williams? No, Hank Williams. That's I don't know. Hank, is it Hank and Tank Ledger?
It's I think so.
Hank. It's.
I can't remember what it. I can't remember what it is.
I can see it too. Hank.
Yeah. It's just Hank and Tank.
I'm gonna now because it's bothering me now. So.
Fair enough.
Hold on, I'm gonna get it.
Okay, fair enough.
Who are you picking though?
I'm going for Axiom and Nathan Fraser.
Yeah, I'm giving them a slight like bump. Like I'm 50-50 as you can get on this.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah,
I'm leaning Axiom and Frazier.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
I'm not confident at all. Would I be shocked if they changed these belts? No.
Yeah.
Eddie Thorpe, Hank Walker, and Tank Ledger. There it is. I said Williams.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just replying to someone. Yeah, okay. Yep. And then the main event, I'm going to guess, is a fatal four-way match. Yeah, well, yeah, it'd be the fatal four-way match for the NXT Championships, and that for the NXT Championship, not championships, championship.
Yeah.
And that's between Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Ethan Page, and Sean Spears. Now, this is a difficult one for me to pick. So I'm gonna you pick first for this one. So who have you got for this one?
It's very enticing to have Trick lose and not take the fall.
Yeah.
But I just don't see them pulling the belt off of Trick.
Do you know what I can say?
I just don't. Not at this point. Because it's not like he's going up to the main roster. He's going to be the guy down there for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going Trick Williams. I think he pins Spears.
Do you reckon so? I'm going in a different direction. I'm gonna say Ethan Page, and the reason behind that is since he's come in. My reasoning behind it is since he's come in, he's lost every single match.
Well, he won. He
won one of them, did he? But I mean,
he beat Javon Evans.
But he's lost his last sort of like championship matches that he's
I see what you're doing. But I don't think he's taking the pin.
No,
not to me at least. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, fair enough. But yeah, so that's NXT Heatwave. That's on Sunday.
We have a few different predictions, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. Both shows are going to be this weekend.
I think both shows will be solid.
Yeah. Now, do you see anyone showing up at Heatwave? Like any sort of things there?
His name is Ricochet. No.
If anything, if he's going to NXT, I reckon maybe Starks. If anything,
but some people are saying he's going to be the wild card tonight on AEW.
He's not. It's Hangman Adam Page
tomorrow. I know, but some people are speculating.
Yeah. No. It's going to be Adam Page.
I think it's Hangman too, but yeah.
I think we said that last week or something, didn't we? Because somebody leaked it. I can't remember who now, but somebody leaked it.
No, I knew from the jump. I was like, this is like where Hangman shines. Like he's the last entrant into something.
Yeah.
And this was even before anybody. As soon as I saw the wild card thing, I was like, Hangman.
Yeah, because it'll fall in line with the elite thing and everything like that as well, won't it? So yes, that's what I'm thinking it is. So you know.
Oh man, sorry.
So So is that the only sort of one which you can find, which you can think of, really?
Starks. Who else? Who else has been out of NXT for a while? Is there anyone injured? Nikita Lyon? No, I don't think she's coming back anytime soon.
I don't think
Gigi Dolan ain't coming back anytime soon.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. Like
I can't think of anyone. Yeah, it's just
No,
I don't know.
but no, we're hang on. Right, what was the? Try and guess the names because I've got them up here. What we were saying about Hank and Tank. Go on, try and guess them.
Oh, I said them already.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Remember? Because I said Hank Williams, Hank Walker, and Tank Ledger.
That's it. Yeah. So
I looked them up. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we might as well. So I'll go on to the next thing then in relation to that then because we've obviously we've only done 45 minutes or whatever. So
yes, sir.
So advertised currently for NXT tonight is we have the NXT Championship match at Heatwave contract signing. Mm-hmm. So it's the all four of them in the ring together doing the contract signing tonight. Lola Vice and Roxanne Perez will go face to face in the ring. We then have Michin versus Jada Parker in a street fight, which NXT have already announced is opening the show tonight. That one is. We then have New Catch Republic versus Hank Walker and Tank Ledger.
Hey, there it is. We should just wait.
Yeah, there it is, yeah. Brinley Reese versus Izzy Dame tonight, and also Tyson DuPont.
I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong.
And Tyreek Avery.
Don't even bother. I couldn't pronounce that one.
Yeah. Versus Gallus basically tonight. That's currently what's advertised for NXT this evening. Yeah. What have we got coming up? Because haven't you got a live stream or something coming up? Are we still doing that?
As of right now, I have an interview this Sunday with Max Abel.
That's cool.
Yeah. Abel. Abel.
Are we not doing a live stream Friday or anything like what you wanted to originally, or is everyone out really? Because you wanted to do one, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I gotta.
Or is everyone out for that one?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I'll ask around. We'll see. Because I don't know what my plans are. Because I'm off that day now. So that changes a lot. Yeah, I have an interview Sunday as of right now. Next Tuesday, a week from today, I have a Halloween versus Scream debate.
That's cool.
With a friend of the channel and friend in real life, Ashley Sledge. If there's going to be one person who cries in that argument because they're being ripped apart, it's probably going to be me. She's a tough cookie.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, I told her husband, I was like, listen, if you see somebody crying in that stream, it's probably going to be me.
Well, we'll have to watch that one then. Everyone better tune in to that one then to see Bobby.
She'll probably rip me to shreds, and everyone would be like, keep going.
Well, the thing would be is on that channel, Bobby would literally break down. So we're going to see Bobby break down on Bobby's breakdown. So yeah, that'll be that one there. So a little plug there.
I like it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just thought about that one as you were saying that actually. That was a bit of ad-lib in there. I'll say as well, I'm planning on releasing some new content under the Xero brand, which is going to be some top fives, top 10 stuff like basically. I've had a couple of ideas which I'm looking into really.
Top 10 Cody Rhodes moments. There is none.
No, it's going to be like top 5 worst AEW moments that Sparkler.
The Sparkler match. Jeff Hardy. Matt Hardy almost dying.
Yeah. There's loads. I think we'll get about 7 or 8 videos out of that basically if we do like 5 each time, something like that.
Technically, you can mention the CM Punk fighting thing because technically it is canon now.
Yeah. Tony Khan rolling down the ring. Tony Khan rolling down the ramp basically. That's another.
Tony Khan and all his announcements.
Yeah, all of his announcements. There's loads, so that will fill that one up. There'll be like, there's going to be a lot more content coming because I've been speaking to a few people, and it's going to be a lot of new content coming. I still haven't worked out when yet I'm going to release it or how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm working on it. And
I got the Bike Riders review coming soon. I don't know when Ryan's going to get on that.
Fair enough. So,
okay, it was an average movie. Don't head in and think of the world.
Yeah,
it was.
So that was that one.
It wasn't the worst movie I saw this year. Civil War. Oh, you got to do a lot to.
Fair enough. We were meant to be. I would have plugged the WrestleBuddy stream that we were meant to be going on to, but that got cancelled because of something there. So that was actually on my list to actually plug tonight. So that's obviously off the table now for a minute.
We'll do Money in the Bank predictions next week, and I will nail those.
Yeah, but if we do it on next week's show, we'll do Money in the Bank predictions. Yeah, that's cool.
Ironically, I got every match result right, timing down to the second.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Any returns, stuff like
any returns I nailed.
Any cash ins, we'll have to do them, so.
There's one thing we should mention. That Caesar Sokoa name, that trademark. That seemed like it was going to be for Jacob Fatu. But it seems they're not going in that direction. So, and honestly, I thought it was for Solo. I really did.
Yeah.
But, I like the Jacob Fatu name.
Yeah, which is true, yeah. I mean, that's that. We'll finish a little bit early today. That's not a problem there.
We went 55 minutes.
Yeah, we've gone 55 minutes. So, so don't forget to keep an eye out on the socials and all that stuff.
Hold on.
We'll be sending us over for the links and everything. So check out Brii CW as we do. Check out all of our channels. Obviously, myself at News Xero on Twitter and Xero News on YouTube. Bobby at Bobby's Breakdown on Twitter and Bobby's Breakdowns on YouTube.
Yes,
obviously, all the other ones that I need to plug as well. So we have the Two Heads on Twitter. Their podcast is their weekly podcast is actually really pretty good. It's a Twitter space, but it also is a recorded podcast that goes out every week as well. Listen to it.
The ghost in my basement just knocked down one of these. So.
Okay, yeah. So Bobby's got a ghost in his basement, so that's fine.
You better be subscribed.
Yeah, you better be subscribed. Yeah, they better be subscribed. So obviously we have the buttons there. So thank you once again for tuning in. One thing as well, which I will say is for anyone who has not yet seen this, is I am in the process of arranging a date for a interview with a megastar at the moment. I would say I don't actually have a date or anything for it, but I will leave it as this: is that at some point one of us said his name and he will appear on said stream. You can take that as it is from there, but so that's in the works as it is. So thank you once again for tuning in this week.
And if you can't figure out who he's talking about, I don't know how I can help you.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So don't forget as well to say his name as many times as possible, and he might show up sooner. He might actually arrange a date with us sooner. That's the thing. So don't forget to tune into all the stuff. And we will see you next week for our post Money in the Bank and Heatwave show, where obviously we'll be going through the results and everything else through there.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see what else we can get on. So, so thank you for tuning in once again. This is Xero signing out for this week.
And I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdown, and we will see y'all next time. Later.